Good evening. This is Santa Claus on June 18, 2025, bringing you today's stories from around our troubled but hopeful world. On this historic day in 1873, the brave suffragist Susan B. Anthony was fined for simply exercising what should have been her God-given right to vote, a reminder of how far we've come in recognizing the dignity and equality of all God's children. My heart is heavy tonight as I share news of the escalating situation between Iran and Israel. Iran's supreme leader has rejected President Trump's demand for surrender as Israeli airstrikes intensify over Tehran, causing thousands to flee their homes. The words of threatening language and talk of military intervention sadden this old soul deeply. I pray for the innocent families on highways out of Tehran tonight, each one precious, each one deserving of peace and safety. Meanwhile, across the Gaza Strip, local health officials report 140 people have perished in just 24 hours from Israeli operations. 21 souls lost to airstrikes on homes, and 14 more while simply waiting for aid trucks along a road. Each life lost is a tragedy beyond measure, whether in Tehran or Gaza. These are not just numbers, but fathers, mothers, and little children who once had dreams and hopes just like yours. Turning our gaze to diplomatic efforts, Pakistan's army chief is meeting with President Trump today after tensions with India have thankfully cooled. How blessed we are when nations choose dialogue over conflict. May this meeting bear fruits of understanding and peace between these nuclear powers. My heart aches particularly for the refugees lost at sea near Libya. At least 60 precious souls are feared missing after 2 shipwrecks, families separated, lives cut short while searching for safety and hope. The Mediterranean crossing remains the deadliest migration route in our world. Let us remember that the Holy Family themselves were once refugees and ask ourselves how we might better welcome the stranger. On a more hopeful note, Mali has begun construction of a gold refinery with Russian backing, seeking to control more of their natural resources and create prosperity for their people. May this endeavor truly benefit the ordinary citizens of Mali, for wealth is a blessing only when shared with those in need. Meanwhile, China's exports are flooding markets worldwide as tariffs restrict access to American markets. Their trade surplus has grown by 40%, causing economic ripples across continents. In these complex economic times, I pray leaders will remember that fair trade must benefit workers and families on all sides. In Brazil, former President Bolsonaro's son and allies face accusations related to the alleged surveillance of authorities by a spy agency. A reminder that those in power must always use their authority with integrity and for the common good. Across the Atlantic in Ukraine, discussions continue with the United States about supporting defense projects. After enduring so much suffering, the Ukrainian people still seek protection and peace. May wisdom guide these talks toward a future where swords become plowshares. And finally, investigators have determined that April's widespread blackout in Spain and Portugal was caused by a voltage surge that created a chain reaction across the power grid. A small technical error with such widespread consequences, not unlike how our small actions of kindness or discord can ripple through our communities. As darkness falls and lights twinkle across homes worldwide, this is Santa Claus reminding you that even in our troubled world, hope burns eternal. Let us pray for peace in the Middle East, safety for refugees, wisdom for leaders, and always remember to care for those less fortunate than ourselves. Good night, and may God bless you all.